Number 1, Chopper Tango, about to take off, 3 persons on board.
Okay, can you please send me the names on WhatsApp?
Will do.
Yes, and we also have the fixed wings in the air, but is that it follows the bridge.
Copy, you will be operating from here to the Saints and back. Oscar 1, Tango, airborne.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, which dog is Mesoli using?
Echo.
There you go.
Okay.
The nice thing about the canine is they can be used for anything. At the end of the day, they're just doing a job that they love doing and that they've been trained to do, so you can use them for anything. They can be used to follow suspects that are setting snares. They can be trained to look for snares. They're not specifically trained just to follow a suspect that's looking for rhino. They can follow any human scent that they are given. Their very sensitive noses make it a lot easier for us to track suspects before they shoot a rhino.
The dogs are very, very effective, especially in the thick bush and long grass that we have, and especially in the rainy season. Then it's difficult for a person to man track. You track poachers much faster with dogs. 95% of all our arrests are made by dogs.
The dogs have become like one of the really big game changers in anti-poaching. Things have evolved over time, so it's become more than just the rangers. The rangers are still the core. The boots are on the ground. Nothing that we put in place can work without them. But we use various technologies that can help us, whether those be cameras, license plate recognition, camera traps. We have systems that can detect poachers, that can be monitored remotely. Without our air wing, we wouldn't be able to react. They're there for emergencies, they're there to deploy dogs. They are basically just part of our range of services.
I gotta win this fight. Gonna face the music before I lose it. And I gotta do this while I'm alive.
The canine unit is only as good as the work we give them. So if we give them tracks that are too old, if we pick them up too late, if we contaminate the tracks, so there's a whole lot of things that go together to make the canine unit successful. The life of a dog is not an easy one, even though they think it's easy. Their day-to-day activities can be very strenuous, sometimes very long distances. So they need to be very healthy. Their body needs to be well nourished. A good feeding regime and a good system of care is vital to maintain a healthy dog body so that they can do the job that's required of them, which is very, very tough.
So we got involved to provide food for the dogs that we're working. And luckily we have a specific diet called Performance, which is really designed for really hard-working dogs, higher in protein, higher in energy, which is what we know these tracking dogs rely on.
Oh, I gotta win this fight. Gonna face the music before I lose it. And I gotta do this while I'm alive.
We give them equipment. So for example, we've given them some anti-heat blankets. Because they work in such hot environments, we've got to try and get them to cool down as quickly as possible and to make sure they don't get heat stroke.
Their drive is their work and what they've been trained to do. So that's what makes dogs so important. It's infectious, so it's the same with somebody who loves their job and does it very well. The dog gives off that energy and that will to work and the love of doing what they do. And I think it inspires everyone around them. Their enjoyment of pleasing their handler. So at the end of the day, when they come right and they've done an excellent check and it's been the whole day and they've found their target, the look on the dog's face, you can see how happy they are. So I mean that's infectious for me.
I'll get there. I will rise up. I will not fall.
We sponsor the dog unit because it's looking after biodiversity, which is important to us as a company, to us as a country, to us as the world. And I think if we don't keep these open, wild spaces, we lose a lot of our soul.
Go